know if they're seeing me. I have to check. Sorry, I'm coming. I'm using the back camera. Let me put it here. Where is my YouTube? All of them will be 1, 2, 3. All of them. Will there be any 1, 2, 3? Then after the Schmetterling, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. After the Schmetterling. Welcome to my channel. Yes. Then you continue the same thing. 1, 2, 3. Continue. Close the door, okay, my boy. Sorry, let me sign in here and be ready. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate. Comment. Still not coming. Reaching my go live already. Upcoming live. Okay, don't show me the thumbnail. I don't got see any. Thumbnail. Okay, now it's up. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much for your support. So, thank you. Join in. Let's celebrate. Celebration time. Oh. I'm looking forward to use as thumbnail. I wasn't prepared, but all is well. Let me read comments from here. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'll reply you after this live. I got an email, so but I'll reply the email after the live. Thank you for joining. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate your support. Thank you for joining. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate it. I'm coming, please. I'm looking for something on my phone. Thanks for joining my live. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for your support. I appreciate. Thank you for joining. I appreciate. Thank you so much for being here to support me. Thanks a lot. I'm not seeing comments. What is happening? think I should watch with this phone. I didn't miss it. Oh. Please be careful here because of the red lights here.
What was they talking about?
Nothing, they were not saying anything. People under the table, so you allow them to enter under your table. Can I put to you again, I don't know if it's the camera. I don't know why the light is too dark. I'm trying to set. Oh, for the hand, can you put your home name? I need to go do if you go here and can't carry. The life is so dark. I don't know what the problem is. Thank you for joining. I'm baking. Manuel, please. Chi, hello, my dear. How are you? How is the? Since I came up, I've been trying to set up the lightning. It's as if they were too bright. African mama no get the strength to have for African vibe. How is the lightning? How is the light? Is it okay? Should I go ahead? Only make on a blink, on a shake. Is it not shaking? Is it not doing like this in your face? Can I hear from you, Chidema? It's not, but I want it to be good. I want it to be real clear. Or should I just go off and come back again? It's shaking. Can you check now? Is it better? I just did that. I think it's from that other phone. This is my phone. Normally I use this one to go on live, but I'm expecting a call. I think it's from that phone. email. Let me see your this thing. What are you making? Is it what I'm trying to make chocolate cake. Move back. Did you check all the trays, yeah? Okay, I'm going to go and keep it.
But I want to see them.
No. Not now. Not now. Today. Hi, Chima. I just want to come on live to thank all my fans. Truly speaking, we made it to 1,000 subscribers. It wasn't easy. It's just, I thank you for the support. Truly speaking, I'm so happy. So happy. 1,000 subscribers are still going. It's a remarkable day for me. Tomorrow is my children's birthday. Emmanuel, close that door for me. My children's birthday is coming up tomorrow, and today I got 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think the camera is a bit clear now, so let me start. I'm baking chocolate cake today. Thank you, my dear. I'm baking chocolate cake. So over here, thank you. I'm reading comments with the other phone. No problem. Chidima, how are you? I hope you're good. Oh. I'll be using 500 grams of flour. Today, the type of hater skater where I run now. I said I was about coming on live, about to go live, and there was no floor. This floor upstairs. That is the reason why I ran out to go and get the floor downstairs. So this is too much. Oh, Jen Greg, thank you. We made it to 1,000 subscribers. Oh, thanks to God. Jen Greg, hello. Thank you for your support. I appreciate. I'm trying to measure out 500 grams of flour. Yeah. So this is my 500 grams of flour. To eat, I'll be adding 15 grams of baking soda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So please stay with me while I bake. This is 15 grams. I'm making chocolate cake. I'm trying to make chocolate cake today. And after that, I've added, let me add now 50 grams. So to this now, I'll be adding 50 grams. 15 plus 50, that is 65. So now 565. I'm putting everything together here. I said 565, right? I can't remember what I said before. Yeah, I think it's 565. Is it not up to? Yeah, genau. I'm fine. Okay. You're my. Do you know what I have? I have to set and set and set. It was even Chidema that helped me. So about time to sieve. So let's see if this is the what is it called? The dry ingredient. Oh, Mata bikwo irebe na so Igbo. The dry condiment, the dry. Oh Jesus Christ! Is it joy that is disturbing me? I mean to say the dried ingredients. Bikonu. Condiments. I know. Mata bikwo ebe na so bekee. I'm sieving. So in baking cake, it is very important, very important to sieve your flour or your dry condiment, dry ingredients. It's very important you sieve it. Very necessary. Don't mind me, I'm sitting down, I'm so tired. Today was another hectic day. But I have to do this. Yeah. Thank you. So remember what I have here is the baking cocoa powder. I have the cocoa powder. I have the flour and the baking soda. When you're baking chocolate cake, you don't use baking powder. My dear, there is no rule that say that, so there is none. No. So these are also the reason why you sieve. When you sieve, you'll be able to take out all the ngongos that are not necessary. So I will set this aside. Why I start with them. Over here, the chocolate. When I bake my chocolate cake, I don't use eggs. But it's not bad though. If you want to use egg, you can use egg. But for me, my chocolate cakes, I don't use egg. I prefer to make it without egg. And trust me, the texture is always good. The taste is always good. And I also reduce the quantity of sugar I use. But if I'm baking for somebody, I would always ask, and I can also increase the quantity of sugar. But for me, this I'm baking today is for family consumption. I'm taking down the sugar. Normally, I usually bake with 400 grams to 500 grams of flour. But today, on a normal day, I bake with 250 grams of sugar. But today, I am baking with, let me bake with 300 grams of sugar and see how it goes. So this is my sugar. Or should I use my 250? Let me use the 300. Normally, this is the quantity I use, the 250 I use, but let's try. Let's make it to 300. Yeah, it's okay now, it's 300. So, to this, and the next thing, I'll add it here, my mixing bowl. Then I only have my buttermilk. This is my buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk at home, you can always use 500 ml of milk. And this one is low fat buttermilk. That's what I bought. 500 ml, and you add just 1 tablespoon of vinegar. Allow it to sit for a few minutes until you're putting your buttermilk. So now I'll be adding my buttermilk here. So after adding the buttermilk, where are my audience today? After adding the buttermilk, let me measure out my oil. I'll be needing I'll be needing a 250 ml of oil. Let me use 250 ml. This oil will not be enough. It's 170. I still need 80 ml. It's 170. What is it? What is it? Do I still have oil here? Hey, the oil is not complete. Excuse me, let me check if I have oil upstairs. Does baking powder inactivate the chocolate? No, but whenever you're baking, you can come in. All thanks to God, I have another oil upstairs. I'm needing just 13 ml from this. I'm coming to ask you, answer your question. What is not more than? I added more. Okay, sister. So while we are doing our mixing, let me on my oven. Let me on my oven to heat up. Yeah. I'm coming to answer your question, okay? Emmanuel, Biaba. Emmanuel. So you told her,
No.
Emmanuel na same as.
I didn't throw it down. Someone just gave me.
Me na potato ya nana. Can you close that door? Chisom eche mi tablet, kun na eki tablet, kun ga we me ya na eme. Eche mo ya ka ikwuru. Yeah, we have not Chom cost splash this boat. Even if you don't have mixer, just use your spatula. They're the same. I think it's better to use my spatula. One has splash everywhere. It's splashing. Can't even find any spatula again. Yeah, when you need something, you don't see that thing. If you don't need it, I'm not sharing goes over. Let me use this one, but it will not help me. Thanks for the love. I appreciate. Thanks for the love. So these are okay. I want to add little vanilla. It's not compulsory, but let me add little. It's optional. Optional. I ate. Immediately I came back, I ate. I came back around 4 and I ate. Yeah. No, it's best. Your question was sorry. Yeah, sorry. There is no rule saying okay. Why? Does baking powder inactivate? No, baking powder does not inactivate it. Truly speaking, but baking it's best to use baking soda. Baking soda, the rising process is not as fast as the baking powder. When you bake things like biscuit that you don't need it to proof more or rise too much, you use baking soda. Maybe when you're baking something like biscuit or anything associated with cocoa, it's best to use baking soda rather than baking powder. So this is it. And the next thing I will be doing now is I've missed this. It's just a very easy thing to do. Let me quickly do this. I'll be using 2 pans. Yep. And the second one. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Not for the base, I'm rubbing it by the side so that it's not compulsory because I'm using a non-sticky pan, but sometimes when I have time I prefer to do that, yeah, but it's not compulsory. But if you're using if your pan is not non-stick, you have to make sure you grease it very well, very important, yeah. So I'll set it aside. Now, while I continue my mixing. So over here now, I wanted to ask why you are applying oil. Yeah, it was not for the base. It was not for it was just for the side of the container, the side of the pan, yeah. I'm using a 500 ml. It's not up to 400 ml, so let me top up with water. Still not up to. Let me top up with small water again. Okay. I want to make it hot. Warm it in the microwave so that it will be very hot. So don't mind the noise. So now it is time to fold in our dry ingredient. We now to mix the dry and the wet together. Sometimes my audience will come, sometimes they will not come. It's not a problem. I will get there gradually. I'm still adding. In this case, you can still use your hand mixer at low speed, but because this my stainless bowl is not too deep. Oh, Chairman, good afternoon. Chairman, yeah, I can use mixer to do this, but at a low speed. But because my bowl is not too deep. It's splashing. I don't need anything that will splash on my body now. So let me use this. Nothing is missing. If you like, you can add egg in yours. If you like, you can add two large egg or even 2 medium or 3 medium size egg. But me, I prefer not to. I love it this way. So I'm heating it at the side of the pan so that the tiny lumps will dissolve.
And your sheets.
Eh?
Sheets.
Go and watch the tablets after you come to that, okay?
I got chips.
No chips in that room. When you want to eat it on a dining table, can you? After you come here and eat chips, just go there.
What you making?
I'm making cake.
Cake for Ike?
For Ikem and Chisom, yeah.
For me?
It's a bit of black meat, like Manuela, okay? It's coming about, bitte.
Mom,
Okay.
looking.
Yeah, not looking. Daniel, go to that. You'll be making me to talk and stop reading comments.
Mommy,
Avoid.
please.
Yes.
Mommy, please. Mom.
You go to the cross quiet and have it. Yes, go now. Okay, go. You see your friend now. Your friend is here. JK, chairman is waiting. I think we added sugar, right? We added sugar. So this is very hot milk. This is very, very hot.
Yes.
So you can see that, you can see the mixture. I always love to hear his So this is me adding coffee. This is coffee. I love to. I added coffee into the hot milk. Yeah. I added coffee into the hot milk. So this is my coffee and the milk. I should be supposed to add around 2 tablespoons. I'm adding it here. So sometimes we do say, never, I don't eat this. I've not tested this in my whole life. Don't say that again. There are something you have eaten without knowing. So many things you have eaten without knowing. Could you believe me? After baking this cake, you will not hear a taste of coffee in the cake. and the cake will be tasting so nice and so different and so unique, truly speaking. You can see as I'm folding it in order to mix it up very well. And don't worry, after the mixture, it will be so watery, but it will still come out nice. You know, you should trust my recipe. Who is that Akpereshi here? Please don't forget to give me like what I'm doing. Even if you don't like it, just like it for my sake, or for the sake of any person you like or anything you like, just like it for that. Even if you don't like cake. But actually, because they added sugar, is cake a healthy food? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. So why are you not? Because it's hot liquid, and I'm supposed to add it at last after the mixture. I'm not supposed to add it at the beginning. That was after the mix, at the end, after mixing every other ingredients. Even if I'm mixing it together, the last thing I'll add is the hot milk, the hot water. It can be water, but the hot coffee. And I can save your. Even at that, you have to. You have to. Is it not better to dissolve when it was a bit thick than dissolving now that it's too watery? Everything has its own process. Thanks for joining my life. Welcome. And thanks for taking me to 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you. You did it. You did it. We are getting there. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Much love from my side. Okay.
I drink water.
No, there's water here. Go, be upset, I need your water.
What are you making?
I'm making cake.
Cake. But you did it with water.
No, I did not do it with water. I'm doing it with milk. The oven is not too hot. Then I can.
With milk?
Pass off here.
Or with milk?
Jesus, that couldn't have gone one. If you are here, walk here. Go out. Buy na room ebe.
Okay.
Camera nka na-ekwu na ndị chike wee set ya ka ọ dị mma. Ọ bịa gọbịa gbaa ya ọkwụ na afụgo ọyị unu nwoke. Akwụ furu ihe o mee. Emmanuel, kannst du leise sein? Bitte. Kevin is going to happen. Get up now and come and keep it where you're supposed to keep it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, my boy. Okay. That's why he is in the house. Go and keep it in the box. Yeah, get the box and keep it here. Okay. I'm distracted. Get your box up. So I finished adding the milk, yeah. Close that cupboard, yeah. She's some close the good key, my knee. That thing should not fall on the floor. Go and clean your nose. Thanks for joining my life. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for your support. And also, I'm here also to thank you for taking us to 1,000 subscribers. Please do well to like and continue to support all the more. Thanks so much. I'm baking chocolate cake. Oh, there are lumps. So. I want it one place. Yeah. Long place. It's gonna be long place. Don't worry. We are getting there. So to the pan. I don't want, there's tiny lumps. I don't want the lumps. You see when the lumps are there, which means when you break the lump, the wet ingredient did not penetrate. And that means when you cut your cake, you have to see white parts or black or brown parts. Though it will be cooked, but sometimes it's not good. So it's best to sieve in order to break up the lumps. That's what I did. Yeah. Ụlọ ọbụla ifu ka nnọkịta m were aka chịcha ya mana okwu ihe o mere ka nkọcha aka m ka m were aka mechara ya. Okay, ihe a dịkwara ofu keeki mmadụ ga-ata. I'm coming on big one before. Now they got nothing here on any. Because the now naked will leave these things on any line. You know, as African man, you should know now, nothing goes for your waste. Everything must surely not go for your waste. We surely pure into what we are doing. Yes, it must surely pure. This is up to a size of cake. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm coming to read your comments. I'm coming. I'm trying to get some things so that everything will be ready. Please, though, who saw that brush I used before? Who saw that brush? Eh? Who saw that my brush that I used before? Who took it? You don't know if I can only find out my brush you used before. In the absence of the brush, I have to use my hand. Hence, because there is no time again. Okay. You see, as I'm putting it on the table, the tiny bubbles breaking down. So time to go to the oven. I'm coming. I just pray that everything will be properly cooked too. Okay. Now it's baking at 180 degree. Oh, bake at 180 for 30 minutes. So before I tidy up, let me read a little comment. Okay. I'm coming. I have to go back a bit. Okay. I've already told you why I was saving it. It's chocolate cake. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I have so many comments, which is coming for you. What did I do? What did he say about me that I'm coming for him? Sorry, I missed so many comments.
I was drinking.
Imetụ ngwa na mmiri ho. Ọbịakwa n'ọzọ imetụ tripod aka ọzọ ibe akwa. I wanted to ask why you were applying. Okay, yeah, following. Can mixer be used? Yeah, mixer can be used. Good afternoon. Uncle Shashan, good afternoon. Oh yeah, drop it here and enter that room. So is there a best method of folding in the floor? It's just to fold, chocolate cake is one of those recipes that you do. It does not require so much precaution, just like your vanilla cake. Close the door, Imam Daniel. Okay, it does not require so much precautions. For me, it's easier to do than other cake. I say, please help me close the door, okay? But normally, when you're mixing your any is it dough or paste for cakes, you don't turn like this with pressure. You don't incorporate too much air. You try to fold in, mix in gently, as it's becoming thick, mix in gently, and everything goes in. That is why it's best when you're adding your flour to your weight kini. You have to add it gradually and fold in. Yeah. And when you're adding, it's best to use your spatula, not your mixer. When you're adding, if you're adding your mixer, you're putting it on a low speed, at a low speed. Gịnị bụ gluten? Gluten bụ ihe a na-eme ka ọ na-anọ. In making bread, you must activate the gluten in order to get original agege bread. If you don't do that, that is gluten. But there are some pastries or snacks that you do, you don't need to activate. You don't want the gluten to be activated because originally it is in the flour and you don't need to activate it. Well, so for example, when you're baking cake, we're baking a sausage roll, you're baking a meat pie, you don't need to activate it. That is why everything about baking meat pie should be cold. You don't need much pressure, needing to activate it. No. I always love to hear his voice. Wow. Chairman, how is your side? Okay. My dear, I have to test now. I love coffee. You say I don't drink coffee. But you go to wedding and you eat cake. You don't drink alcohol. You don't drink alcohol, but you go to wedding and you eat their cake. You go to the shopping mall and you buy their cake. What do they use in preserving that cake? I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink coffee. Can't rest. I've already explained that. And Savior, I've already explained that. Okay, that's why. Oh, he's in the house, so it's not easy. Which you come for. I've already handled him. Yeah, because what are we making? Because I don't understand. It's chocolate cake. He's looking for. or Kongti. It's yes, so I have to see it again. I explained who I am. Okay, yeah, it is it's making sense now. Yeah. Why would he be? Why would she be here? Well done. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm here. Now, wow, the brush went to Ogbete. I think you're the one that escorted it to Ogbete. You escorted my brush to Ogbete, right? To the pan. Will this quantity fill the pan after? But I don't need it to be filled to the brim. That was why I don't even want to add much. I don't want it to be free to the brim, so that it's better to bake your chocolate cake in a wider pan, so that it will avoid those crack up. So that's why I poured a little. I don't need it to be filled to the brim. The procedure for this one it's not too long. It's very easy to make. Other than baking cake, you cream it until it's fluffy. You start adding your egg, folding in your ingredients. That one is longer. Yeah, plus boiling the milk and adding it separately. Yeah, that one. Oh, see, Shana, I didn't notice you on time. Sorry. Hey, Shana. Hi. Jen Greg, Shana is greeting you. Sorry, I was trying to respond to comments above. Thank you so much for being here. Now, Quarrel, the person say he doesn't take alcohol. Rest. So I say, I'm not resting. I said no. How can you come and say you're not taking alcohol? But you go to the shopping mall, you buy cake. You go to the shopping mall, you buy some things. I don't eat egg. You don't eat egg, but when you see a Govin or a Govin product, you take it and drink, but you don't eat egg, you don't eat alcohol. I don't eat egg, but you eat mayonnaise. You don't eat egg. You don't drink alcohol, but you eat cake. You eat brownies. You go there, I love to eat brownie, but I don't drink alcohol. My friend, you drink alcohol. You don't drink, I've not tasted coffee. I don't drink coffee. It has a lot of caffeine. You drink coffee, you drink caffeine. You drink caffeine. Don't be telling me that. You never do. Shana, sorry. Welcome, okay? Thank you for your support. Shana, do you know what? We have a big testimony. We have gotten to 1,000 subscribers and still counting. Thanks so much for your support. I appreciate. How are you doing? What is not true? Can you just explain what is not true? Just explain. Let me hear. That thing that you're saying is not true. Tell me. Let me hear that. Say what is not true. I'm just looking for never now. Go on comment now. The composition of let me not argue with you. Each and on obodo oyibo na be edeche ide ihe eji wee mee asị na nke a bụ for vegetarian. This one is for vegetarian. This one is for vegans. This one is for non-vegetarian. In Nigeria, they don't do that. They pour a lot of alcohol in your cake and you'll be drinking alcohol in the name of preservative. Go and ask them. Go and ask the bakers if they will tell you. If they will tell you, this is Yamaka secret ingredients in making a chocolate cake. You see, because I'm showing you today. I'm coming, I'm trying to tidy up. Okay. What is she saying? Please double tap the screen to give Richie a like, Beacon. Yes, I'm begging. Double tap to give me a like when the alcohol is heated.
This one now. But did they add alcohol? You're bringing science into the baking. Well, baking is science, but actually, do they add alcohol there? Hmm? And chairman can help you translate that. When alcohol is also drinking and it went down to the stomach, evaporation also took place through the anus. Huh? Chairman, I hope I'm there. I don't know. Thank you, my dear. It's just like using alcohol to cook meat. Everything. Not just that. There are so many things we add. We use a pawpaw, many things to tenderize meat. So many things. There are so many things that can replace. You can replace alcohol with when tenderizing a meat. Yeah. There are so many fruits that does better work. And this day we have vinegar too. Vinegar also does better work. You're just trying to prove me wrong, but you're wrong. You cannot. But I'm asking a question, Jane Greg. Did they add alcohol inside that cake? Actually, leave your science of evaporation and science of whatever you're bringing into it. Did they actually? Chairman, what should I repeat? Tell me what I should. I know that he will come for me. I know he's coming. I need to wash up. Okay, has he answered me? Was attending to someone earlier. So what did you miss? Tell us what you missed. I am enjoying this discussion. I wish I could send in voice notes. I don't know if YouTube should allow that. Me too. Sometimes I'll be on people's life. I'll be like, I have a lot to say. There's this thing I want to say, but it's best said than writing. There's this lady I love to join her life every evening. Once I'm leaving mine now, once I finish this my life, she always come on live around 7 between 7 and 8 to do a hitting show. In fact, she makes me happy. I will laugh and laugh and laugh and go to bed. So I love to watch her every day. So sometimes in her life, I'll be like, Vasa, come in, Vasa. Aber muss aufpassen. Bitte pass auf, okay? Danke. I heard chairman can confirm, so I don't know what I can confirm. Chairman, okay, what I was saying is, I know you heard me, but let me repeat. Jane Greg was like, in her comment section, that when alcohol are added to cake, and when it goes into the oven and heats up, evaporation occurs. It evaporates. The alcohol evaporates. Yet, in science is so, and baking is science. Truly speaking, I believe her. I agree with what she said. What I'm also telling her is that, again, that we should stop saying we don't drink alcohol. When we go to the shopping mall, especially in Nigeria, when we go to shopping mall, when we go to their market, our African market, we'll buy cake. Or we go to the mall, so many stores there, we buy cake. After buying cake, we come back home and eat our cake. You see, you're confused now. After that, biz do that, then here last time, okay? After that, you say you're not taking cake. I said, okay, since she said so, it's the same thing. Was los? Wie du nach Hause gehen? Was brauchst du? Pipi, okay, get off the toilet. Okay. So, my neighbor's daughter. So, my friend's daughter, yeah. So, I now told her that Chairman, I hope you're hearing me because I will not repeat it again because I know you heard me the first time. And I told her that it's still the same thing. That when we still drink, when somebody drinks a glass of alcohol or glass of whatever or any quantity of alcohol, it enters the person's stomach and the stomach heats it up. And after eating it up, it will evaporate through the anus. And I asked Chairman to confirm. Chairman, are you there? Can you confirm now? Yeah. Du kannst jetzt reingehen, okay? Pass auf, bitte, na? Ja, danke. So that is what I said. Chairman, are you still there? You see now, Jen Greg is confused, calling dollars and calling rich. I don't know what her intention was. Chairman, but what's your option? The absorption happen after consumption. But that is alcohol. Do you believe me that there are some food, even when you absorb, when you consume them, there is no absorption. You pass them out the way you eat them. Do you believe that? There are some food when you consume, even after consumption, there's no, even after consumption, there's no absorption. The body does not take anything from it in. It go down, pass through the intestine, the small and the large intestine, and go straight to the anus. Do you believe that? Antinos one argument. Do you believe that? And that is why the person starts feeling drowsy. Under the effect of alcohol. Even at that, okay, why is it that when some, even when alcohol are being diluted, there are some wine, there are some all this milk wine. I don't want to call any brand name. There are all this milk wine that even when you take them, it's milky. There's a lot of sugar. I believe that it has been diluted, and even at that, after consumption, it is sweet in the mouth, but you feel drowsy. I know my elder sister once told me that she ate something, and whenever she does not tolerate even 1% of alcohol, anything she eats and notice a percent of alcohol, 1% of alcohol on that, she feels that. So she now told me that after taking that there's no alcohol. Like I said, there is alcohol. She said there is no alcohol, and even at the end we brought the bottle and we saw it. 6% alcohol is written there. It's written there. That is why some people will say, hey, there's no alcohol, but they're consuming alcohol indirectly, and you think it's sugar. My dear, let not just say I don't eat this. Okay, but can you believe me now? I don't eat egg, but I consume mayonnaise. I don't eat egg, but I consume mayonnaise. In fact, I think in my next life I'll be making mayonnaise on life, or maybe I will make it. I don't even have mayonnaise again in the fridge. I'll make it and restrain. Yeah. And and that is why the person starts. Okay, example. Then it has no nutrition content. Do you feel drowsy when you eat? You're just trying to change the topic, Jen Greg. You're just trying to change the topic. We're not talking about feeling drowsy when we eat or whatever. But we're not talking about food. We're just talking about that. We should not say we don't consume this when we have that. When that food already contain that. So, and there are some food, even when you eat it, you think you don't or you don't feel, or you think you don't, I don't know, I forgot what I want to say. You're making me to talk and talk and talk. No, the alcohol content is high. Even if you add milk, the alcohol does not evaporate. Oh, you still believe in your evaporation? So they call it evaporated milk. Is it evaporated? Okay, my dear chairman, thank you. God bless you. At least happen this one argument on top. I'm just simple. There are so many things we say we don't eat it. Like rather me, I do say I don't eat any seen egg. If I'm seeing egg, I don't eat it. If I'm seeing egg on my meal, I don't eat it. But personally, I don't like egg. And then if anything I'm eating, if I'm perceiving egg, especially cake, even if I'm baking vanilla cake, I use when I'm baking vanilla cake, I use less egg. Every topic has two sides. Yeah, they have the arguing parts. Are we doing debates? Those that are for and those that are against. I think I should be charging my phone here. There are those that are for in every argument. So, and sometimes there are some. In fact, I was watching something one day that I don't say anything. You see, when you consume things, you don't know how they made it. That's also another problem. There are some things that you see where they produce or where they make, especially where we come from. You hate eating it. Behind the camera, if you see the behind the production, my dear, you never consume it again. This is a live video. There are something I wanted to say now and explain more about, but Kodeba, Ediba, Atiti Ajoka. Oh, let me drink my water, my dear. We don't forget Josie after eating cake because it is added in moderation. Oh, Okwe Kanja Kochiaman. Okwe Kanja call Mr. Intelligence so that he will come and help me out. Now, what I claim, I pray upon a monko. Let me wash this thing off immediately so that it does not dry up. Wake up in a room, get back, Biko.
Mommy.
Which one is burning? The heat is not so much now. Sorry, I thought, okay, sorry, there should be a comment noted. Please, drink your water. I have made you talk too much. I've already drank my water. Chairman, rest. I know she was trying to pull me. She was trying to pull me. And bring it thereby bringing out the science in me. She's okay, huh? You can hear cinema now for now. It's okay, oh. But so you go and watch.
She's on phone.
Go to your daddy. Go and stay with daddy.
I watch her phone.
I'm using the phone. Go and stay.
I don't have telephone because she's
Please excuse me. Chisholm, put what everybody will watch. Biko. It's as if I'm perceiving something burning. But it's not the cake. The cake is not properly cooked. They have come. They've come as usual. They will always be here. They will always be here to disturb. Let me bring out the sauce and wash it. Yes. today I made okay, I will stream it today. I made goulash. I cooked goulash today. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll put it on Restream. I feel like dancing. I'm coming to read the comments, no? Or please hold on, let's eat this cake together. At least let's have some taste. You are the covenant keeping God. Okay, sorry. The cake is still in the oven. Yes. I set alarm. It's up to 30 minutes. It should bake for 30 minutes or less. I set alarm. Okay, let me read. Sorry, let me read the comments. No, the cake is not done. They have come. Oh. The cake is not done. I watched a video of egusi soup, but so much veggies was added that you could hardly tell it's egusi by the time. But everybody has his or her own cooking method. I don't criticize people cooking method. See, finally the brush has came back from market. I don't criticize everybody cooking method, but for me personally, any of my cooking, I don't like cooking it too busy. I try to make my meal as simple as it is. My major goal is to get a balanced meal. Balanced meal, that is my major goal. Is to make my meal balanced and not to keep it busy. It's not when it's filled with meat and whatever that is balanced, or it will be delicious. Even there are some people, you will give them all the meat in the world and all the fish in the world, and after cooking, if you taste the food, it will not be tasty. And everyone can cook. I'm not trying to criticize anybody's cooking, but for me, I love to keep my meal simple. For me, egusi soup that has a lot of vegetable, it's no for me. If I want to make vegetable soup, I'll make vegetable soup. I will not make vegetable soup. Yeah. And if I'm making egusi, I know I'm cooking egusi, I'll call it egusi. Or is it when I cook it? Why is it called egusi soup, by the way? Okay, it's up to 30 minutes. You can hear the alarm. Oh yeah. I'm coming, because I'm coming, it's only 30 minutes, yeah. Even locals being was. Yeah, there are some people, especially the western part of Chisom, vast is close meet there.
Emmanuel said he wants to say English.
Emmanuel?
Yes, I want to use I need to
give it English.
say English.
Okay, Mbagera.
I need to
Mbagafere.
Not teach say English. Teach.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to use my hand I would have heard the way would have come to be with me now. As you can see. Can you see that? It's clean. It's coming out clean.
Can I knock that charger out?
Then no, cannot make charger out. Jaffe, bitte na bitte geh rein, okay? Ich komme, ich gebe alle Kuchen, okay?
Kuchen?
Yes, geh rein, geh in Zimmer. Na, morgen ist Emanuel und Simonella Geburtstag. Nicht für heute. Yeah. What will I use to keep this on? So, our cake is ready. Meanwhile, close that door, please. So, my oven is not level. It's not on a level ground. I don't know why. So sometimes when I bake, it's slants. Can you see? You see what I'm saying? When the pan is not balanced, this happens. But you can see this one. You can see, oh, so much love. I can see you love it. So we allow it to cool down. Oh, of course, I can't wait. This one will be for tomorrow. Let me push it aside. I've watched and I didn't watch this. I'll watch it again. So let's start our testing here. Let me get spoon. Okay, sorry guys. So the cake is in. Yeah, the cake is ready. Yeah, you can see. You saw the oven. Our cake is ready. We are supposed to allow it to get cold, but also people no further there. The people no further there. You know that this one will not be perfect because of the But see the cake. What they call that? But the sugar was much. Normally when I bake, it's hot though. It's just cooling down. You know we have very cold weather. See the cake. Because it's very hot. I can't show you how fluffy it is because it's very hot. And I don't want this life to be much more longer. Oh, I can't even imagine that I stayed there for 1 hour. More than 1 hour, huh? As well. So I'll allow it to get cold and my children will taste. While we keep this one for tomorrow. I might decide to make a light decoration on it. I might leave it like this. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. And me too, I'm thank you. I also have to go. I have other things to do. Thank you and take care. Much love. Who else is there with me? Shana, are you gone? Chima, are you still there? Shaman, are you still there? Thanks so much for the support. As we are still counting. We are still counting. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What a wonderful day. Thank you so much. We are getting there. The other news will still come. See the cake. And you see the inside is not, it's not too airy. Everything is okay. But then can you see it? May imagine if it's cold. Just imagine if the cake is very, very cold. You feel the fluffiness of the cake. But also they can make one cold. Bye, my dear. Bye, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.